Hi, this is Cabrera here, Manassas, Virginia. Before you join Aurum, there are a few things you should know or you should do prior to going to the application page. And the first thing you need to have is what's called a decentralized, a list of decentralized, like MetaMask, a MetaMask wallet, either MetaMask wallet, or you could do Token Pocket. You could do there are a bunch of different decentralized wallets that you can use. You know, especially if you're going to do Nero, you will need a decentralized wallet to control where you put your assets into and when you take them out. So that's the first thing you should have, and you should have your crypto in there. It should be in either Binance BNB, what they call a BEP20, BEP20. You can have ERC20, the USDT. But if you're going to use the Nero bot, you will need the Binance USDT, which is a BEP20, what they call BNB USDT. If you're going to use Nero. Now, if you're not, you can use the other coins, which I'll show you later in this video. The other thing that you definitely need is a authenticator app on your cell phone, which is basically the Google Authenticator, which you can get. You see here, Google Authenticator. This you will need for verification. I guess you can install it on your computer if you're using your computer, and there is a Google Authenticator app with this logo for your cell phone. Now, the third thing you need to know that when you go to register in Aurum, you need a VPN. Now, you can also get a VPN. I use this VPN here, which is also from Google. There are free ones. Well, most of them you pay, but this one is a free one. So you need a VPN. If you're in the United States or in Canada, you need a VPN in order to access this site. So this one is I've been using it. It's pretty good. You get paid for it, but it's also free, and you want to set it so that it's outside the U.S. Now be careful. Once in a while, this will conflict with some of your. I mean, all VPNs conflict. Sometimes when you're trying to get into a particular site, they may conflict. So you turn it off. You turn it off. You turn it on. I have it up here, as you can see, and I turn it on, turn it off over here, and use it that way. There's one more thing you need to know, that when you get onto here and you go into register a new account, because they do not have the United States listed, and probably they don't have Canada either. I don't know. I'm not in Canada, but they don't have, I know they don't have the US listed. When you go to put in your cell phone, right? And when you go to choose your cell phone number, you know, the first letter or first number of your cell phone, it's Crypto Nation. When you go to put in where you live, it's Crypto Nation. You got to put that in. That's very important, because then you go crazy trying to figure out, well, wait a minute, it doesn't have the US anywhere on the list. I'm not showing you that right now, but when you go to register, make sure in order to put in your cell number and to put in your country, it will be Crypto Nation if you're in the United States. So those are just a couple of pointers that you should know, and that you should have ready for you to sign up. Otherwise, it's going to take you a long time to sign up. It's going to become a problem. But make sure you have your MetaMask, you have your wallet with the monies that you're going to use. Make sure you have a VPN. Make sure that you have a Google Authenticator. You will not be able to go forward in the registration process without these three things. And once you get in there, make sure that you sign up under Crypto Nation. Sign up. How do you sign up to Aurum? You know, the first thing you need to do is you want to access the Aurum ecosystem, because the first thing you want to do is become a member. So you have to get a subscription. The subscription is basically $19.99, and it's for 1 year. It's for a whole year. And once you go here, you want to top up your account so you can pay for this. You top up your account. You select whichever crypto you want to come in with, USDT or USDC. If you go to USDT with Tether, you see that you have a Tron, you have TRX, and you have a BEP20, which is the BNB Smart Chain. So those are those two for there. If you choose USDC, you can come in with BNB USDC or ERC20 Ethereum USDC or Polygon POS. So either any one of those. Now this is going to, depending on what you want to join, will determine what you come in with next. Now, if you're going to join the XAI bot, the XAI bot runs from here. So you can when you top up your account, if you're going to use the XAI bot, top up your account with the amount of money that you're going to put into the XAI bot, and it will deduct it from here to add it into any of these packages. Then you would choose a package. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. So you're going to create a deposit. You see where it says create a deposit. I'll tell you that in a moment. Up here is your affiliate link. I'm going to erase this part here. You just copy that so you can, that's your affiliate link if you want to take that. Now, once you top up your account, you come here to create a deposit and your money would be in the main balance. And so you would choose that, how much you're going to use, and then you would create the deposit, to bring that in here. I'm sorry, this would be your money already. If you're going to create a deposit from outside, you're bringing it in here. Then you're going to go with financial proposals, XAI. Yes, you're going to create a deposit from here. Whatever you put in here will then go into your XAI bot. The maximum for an XAI bot is $99,999. So depending on the amount that you come in with will determine whether you get into the basic. If you the minimum here is $100 and you'll start getting 10.5%. If you come in with at least 250, you'll get 11.37%. If you come in with 1,000, you start at 12.25. Once you reach the threshold, once you've gotten over, let's say you have $999.99 and it gets to 1,000, it will automatically go into the next phase or the next interest rate. It'll go from 11.37 to 12.25. And so forth and so on. Once you hit from the 2,499, it gets to 2,500. You will go right into 13%. And this is done. This will be automatic on to be able to keep this going. Your interest for it, if you want your interest to be automatically compounded, you would go to your financial proposals, you go to XAI bot, you'll see what your total deposit is here, and you click the reinvest button down here. The reinvest button will automatically take your interest and include it in your principal. If you don't want that to happen, you click this button off, and then your accumulated profit will go into here. And that accumulated profit you can withdraw. You cannot withdraw your deposits in there. You can withdraw them, but there is 35% if you withdraw them within a year. So anything that you deposit in here, anything you deposit will not be withdrawable, or it can be withdrawn anytime, but with penalties. So just be aware of that. So if you want to take money out, you take it off of reinvest. Take it off of reinvest, and from the accumulated profit, you can now withdraw the accumulated profit with a 1% fee. That's it. Okay? So you know that. Now, if you want to do the NeroBot is a little different. You got to click on the NeroBot. Now, this bot, I like this bot because you're in control of your money. You connect your wallet. There are many different wallets, as you can see here. You connect the wallet. We'll show you, you can have Wallet Connect, MetaMask, Phantom, Tron. If you search here, you'll see dozens of different wallets that you can work from. Exodus, OneKey, There's so many wallets here, I don't even know what these wallets are. So you can see that Phantom, and like that. You have a bunch of wallets here, as you can see, a whole bunch of them. Now, if you're going to do Nero, the money has to come from this wallet to your account. So you can choose any of these wallets. It will connect to that wallet. And from that wallet, you will end up here. And you transfer from your wallet. You will top up the agent. You top this up here. This will connect. This will then let you bring in whatever amount you want. It will be part of your capital. Now in your capital, that money can be taken out at any time. You're in total control of it. It's running on a smart contract from your wallet. The profits, the difference with this one, it does not accumulate, it does not compound daily automatically. It will, all your profits will go here. If you want to compound it, you have to do this manually. From here, from the available profit, you would take out the available profit, put it into your wallet. You would put it into whatever wallet you have connected here. In my case, let's say it would be MetaMask. So I would have to take out the profits from here, transfer it to MetaMask. From MetaMask, once it hits the MetaMask wallet, you bring it back to your capital. And then that's the way you compound. So the percentages here will be running around 1% in there, 0.75% to 1%. That's going to fluctuate. That's going to change. But the difference between this is that you have total control of your capital. If I wanted to take this out, 1,941, I could take it out at any time without any penalties. Right now I started this with $1,000, and in a couple of months I'm almost at 2,000 now. So I've almost doubled my money in the time that I've had this. I'm not going to get into all the details. I just wanted to get a quick review of how to sign up and what to use. This also runs on the BNB chain. I forgot to mention that. BNB chain, USDT, BNB. So your wallet, whichever wallet you're using, must be BNB on the BNB chain, and USDT BNB chain. And then don't lose that information. It's going to go, again, once you've accumulated your profit, and the minimum to bring it back is $10. You can start this with a minimum of $250. So once it goes here, you withdraw your profit. This will be lit. You withdraw the profit. The profit will automatically go into your wallet, whatever wallet you have connected to this. Then from there, you then go to top up agent, and it'll ask you how much you want to top up, how much you want to add on. So you would then say, okay, I have X amount of, $10 from here, and you bring it back into your principal. Those are the two main wallets I want to talk about. There are other wallets here, other trading platforms here, the RWA. I'm not going to talk about that right now. That's real world assets. I just wanted to give an introduction to how to sign up for these two particular wallets, which I'm using both. They're both working excellent. They both have their benefits and their drawbacks. It depends on what you want to do. How do you want to function? How do you want to accumulate your monies? So that's up to you. So if you have any questions, reach out and we can talk about it. There's a lot of other things that are going on here. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm just talking about a quick sign up process for two of the different wallets that we have. So this is Cabrera signing off here. Bye.